I think he's certainly an interesting character.
I do like him. I respect what he's done.
I think he has political ambitions myself.
Well, I don't follow Twitter, but I've seen him on the news, and I think he's a dangerous man to get involved with our politics.
I think anyone can be dangerous. Anyone with money can be even more dangerous.
I think that's part of his, I don't know, personality, like there's a big dick energy, I don't know.
Well, I don't know, it's a bit controversial. I'm going through like a green card process, so I'm not sure I should say on camera.
Elon Musk is a private individual entitled to his personal opinions. He has a lot of influence, but ultimately he's responsible for his own opinions and his own actions.
Elon Musk has hit headlines this week for saying some pretty controversial things about the UK. He's called on Keir Starmer to resign and even suggested that America come and liberate us from a tyrannical rule. But what does the public think about this foreign billionaire? And do they care about his opinion?
I would say I think our current government would be wise to not go head to head with him so much and antagonize. I think there needs to be a level of diplomacy, and at the moment it strikes me that there's a bit of antagonism between the incoming presidency in what is probably our greatest ally and the greatest superpower in the world, and our current government.
And I just don't understand why the world is gravitating around his opinions, and I think he's just going to drag a lot of countries to the right side of the world. People should just listen to their own opinions rather than Elon Musk.
Why do you think he's so dangerous?
I think he's too powerful, and he doesn't understand how it works in this country. I do think he's just too powerful.
Some people that we've spoken to today have said that Elon Musk is dangerous. Would you agree with that?
He could be. And I think he knows it. I think he's really intriguing. What I'd love to know is, in getting his head, are you playing games? Do you have so much money that you can just sit and play with societies, with the state? Is he doing it for personal gain, or isn't he doing it because he genuinely thinks he knows best?
I think he's an idiot. God, I don't know what to say.
I don't think that just because someone's got loads of money, they should have loads of power.
But I guess, is there anything we can do to prevent that?
Well, I don't want to bring up like, I don't know. I'm not advocating anyone. Obviously, well, I guess I'll be going to prison soon. No.
You mean leaving X?
Yeah.
I really want to leave any social media, but it's hard to get rid of it.
I'm not a big fan of our current Prime Minister, and
You can't just oust a prime minister.
You're a fan of democracy?
I have defended democracy in Afghanistan. I served for 12 years.
What do you think those threats to free speech are that he's fighting against specifically?
To use common jargon, I'd say cancel culture, and I think that's. I think there needs to be an open and honest debate, and there needs to be room at the table for everybody of every opinion to come and have their say. And whether we like it or whether we're offended by it is almost irrelevant. There needs to be room at the table for everybody to voice their opinion.
I think it's all about money. I think whatever he's doing is based on trying to make some more money somehow. I don't know how. I don't know how that's going to happen.
Probably doesn't need any more money.
Yeah, but people with money want more and more.
I mean, I think it's good entertainment value. Maybe I shouldn't be saying that, but I mean, some of the stuff I just take it with a pinch of salt.
Do you think people who disagree with him should be leaving, or do you think they should stay and have those arguments in public?
Good question. I think he needs to be confronted with his, with sort of his own contradictions, and the only thing he pays attention to is Twitter. So, got to do it there then.
He's very right-wing, and we're not used to that in this country.
Fake news or misinformation might be pretty dangerous. The opposite would be to, voice your opinion on the platform, right, rather than leave the platform, have that debate kind of live there.
Me, simple philosophy, spread love, be nice to people. Hopefully things work out. I know people need to be, aggressive and get shit done and call people out, but I know people are just entitled to do what they want.
But do you think he should be held to a higher standard, considering he's got hundreds of millions of followers on Twitter and a huge amount of money?
Oh, interesting. Should individuals?
Really good questions.
should people be held to higher standards
because of how much they earn? That's a really
and
interesting.
More power.
Well, that's a very. It's very easy to judge people, isn't it? And especially if one's looking on, it's very easy to judge.
I think someone who's in power and has the money and is in such a public domain is a lot easier to judge, and therefore I think publicly we will say he should be more accountable. Whether from a morality point of view that's fair is a different point. I think he almost has to be more accountable because he has a public platform. Whether that's fair or not on him is a different matter.
And query, how would you hold him to account? Would you boycott his businesses, or?
I mean, I guess that's what a lot of people are doing, right? They're leaving X.
Yeah, but they're still buying Teslas.
I have a Tesla, like I said, which is an amazing piece of technology, and I think a lot of the other stuff he's doing in SpaceX. X is a bit crazy, I guess, but AI and crypto is pretty interesting. So.
I think it will be dangerous if we restrict his behavior, because I mean, like everyone have a speech freedom.
Is it kind of inevitable someone just becomes super rich that's going to happen, or what do you think?
I don't know. Didn't happen to Batman, I guess, but I don't know any other billionaires, to be honest. So I don't know. I mean, Donald Trump's obviously a nutcase as well, but yeah, I just don't know that. You only really hear about like the bad examples, I guess.
He can't be a president of the United States because he wasn't born there.
Oh, he could be prime minister of UK though, can't he?